to the headlines.
Every blood donation counts, but who's counting? Why traceability matters in every ambulance. Fake wheels, real deaths. Tracing the car parts that never were. Beyond limits, the inspiring legacy of the Paralympic Games.
Hello and welcome to Traceability TV News, your source for the latest updates on global traceability and safety concerns. I'm your host, Miriam Munyoki. Every day, blood donations save lives in emergency rooms, maternity wards, and cancer centers. But as demand rises, a difficult question remains: do we really know where every drop goes? Kenya's blood supply system faces mounting pressure from poor record keeping to unverified storage and transportation. The result: delays, shortages, and in some cases, wasted donations. Experts now say the answer lies in traceability, using GS1 standards to track each unit of blood from donor to patient within precision and accountability.
At the Nairobi Blood Transfusion Service in Nairobi, coolers move in and out of hospitals daily, yet many still rely on handwritten labels and disconnected data. In some cases, blood expires before use simply because it can't be traced fast enough. Without real-time visibility, hospitals can't confirm which donor batch is available, compatible, or even safe. That gap can mean the difference between life and loss. GS1's traceability systems are closing this gap by giving every blood bag a unique barcode linked to the donor details, test results, and transport history. It's a digital chain of custody that ensures safety, speeds up matching, and builds up public trust in the system. Regina, Traceability TV.
Across the country, millions of Kenyans buy meat every day, trusting that what's on their plate is safe, inspected, and genuine. But behind the butcher's counter, another story unfolds: unregulated slaughterhouses, missing records, and falsified meat stamps that have become an open secret in parts of the livestock sector. The result: consumers at risk and farmers losing value for their hard work. Today, we take you inside the maze of Kenya's meat supply chain and the urgent call for traceability from farm to fork. GS1 standards are now offering a lifeline: digital identification systems that can verify every animal, every batch, every sale instantly.
In Nairobi's market, carcasses arrive before dawn, many without proper documentation or inspection reports. Traders depend on trust, not technology, and that's where contamination and counterfeit labeling thrive. Without standardized tracking, once meat leaves a slaughterhouse, its origin disappears. Consumers can't tell if it came from a licensed facility or a roadside operation, but GS1 standards aim to change that by assigning each animal a digital identity through barcodes and data capture tools that record its entire journey. From farm registration to veterinary inspection, transport, and retail, every step becomes visible and verifiable. County governments piloting the system report faster audits, safer meat, and renewed public confidence. Because in a nation that lives on nyama choma, it's time every piece of meat carried a name and a signature of safety. Ronald Reagan, Traceability TV.
In an emergency, every second counts, and so does every item inside an ambulance. From oxygen tanks to blood bags and life-saving drugs, precision isn't optional, it's everything. Yet across Kenya, the chaos behind emergency response logistics often goes unnoticed. Ambulances arrive unstocked, medications expire unnoticed, and critical equipment lacks proper records. It's not just inefficiency, it's a threat to patient survival. Our reporter takes a closer look at how GS1 standards are providing a solution to this problem by giving every item a digital identity that tells its story, from the manufacturer to the moment it saves a life.
When a call comes in, ambulance teams have no time to second guess. They rely on trust. But without traceability, that trust can turn risky. In some counties, emergency vehicles are stocked manually using handwritten logs that are rarely updated. Missing serial numbers mean no one can verify if a defibrillator was serviced or if medicine is still safe to use. GS1 Kenya's traceability framework changes that. Through barcodes and digital data sharing, each item, from syringes to saline, can be scanned, logged, and tracked. Hospitals can now link supplies directly to patient records, ensuring transparency and accountability. For paramedics, it means confidence in what they carry. For patients, it means safer care even before they reach the hospital. Rinta Luther, Traceability TV.
We're now taking a short commercial break. Stay tuned for more news updates after the break. Welcome to Traceability TV, your ultimate destination for all things traceability. We're the global platform that brings you the latest in traceability news, interviews, and live event coverage. From in-depth news updates to exclusive interviews, Traceability TV keeps you informed on the practices that are transforming industries worldwide. Our mission is simple: empowering organizations to achieve transparency, accountability, and sustainability throughout their supply chains. Our vision: a world where every product's journey is visible, ethical, and sustainable. At Traceability TV, we offer unparalleled opportunities for brand visibility. Feature your company, highlight your traceability solutions, and showcase your commitment to GS1 standards. Leverage our expertise to create high-quality advertisement videos that resonate with your audience, or sponsor a segment to position your brand as a leader in the traceability space. You can support us by partnering on special projects. Your contributions help us deliver more in-depth analyses and expand our global coverage. Traceability TV is more than just a channel, it's a movement. Join us in building a future where every product's journey is visible and trusted. Traceability TV. We trace it, you trust it. Turning to a crisis that strikes at the heart of every home, the safety of infant formula. Across supermarkets and shelves, parents trust that every tin they buy is safe, genuine, and properly stored. But when counterfeit or expired formula slips through the cracks, that trust breaks with devastating consequences.
The shelves look full, the labels are familiar, yet behind that packaging, many parents have no way to verify where their baby's formula truly comes from. In recent months, regulators have seized counterfeit imports and recalled mislabeled products that entered the market through untracked distributors. The problem runs deeper than smuggling. It's a data gap. Without clear batch records or traceable barcodes, even honest retailers can't guarantee what's inside each tin. GS1 global standards aim to close that gap. With serialized barcodes and digital product data, every can of formula can be tracked back to its manufacturer, shipment, and batch test results. That means faster recalls, fewer counterfeits, and greater accountability across the supply chain. Because when it comes to infant nutrition, parents deserve certainty, not guesswork. Ronald Reagan, Traceability TV.
On Kenya's roads, danger doesn't always come from speed or carelessness. Sometimes it's built right into the car. Counterfeit spare parts have flooded the market, finding their way into vehicles without drivers ever knowing. From fake brake pads to counterfeit airbags, these silent killers are turning ordinary journeys into deadly risks. As the black market grows, so does the question, who's tracking what ends up under your bonnet? Our reporter now looks into how traceability could be the missing link between life and loss.
In Nairobi's bustling garages, a mechanic reaches for what looks like a genuine spare logo, same packaging, and same promise of quality, but weeks later, a brake's failure tells a different story. Fake car parts are moving through invisible supply chains, imported, repackaged, and sold without records or accountability. By the time an accident happens, the trail is cold. Experts say the solution lies in traceability, where every part carries a unique GS1 barcode or 2D code, identifying its true manufacturer and the journey through the supply chain. It's a system already protecting lives in other sectors, from food to healthcare. If adopted across the automotive industry, it could allow customs to flag counterfeits, garages to verify authenticity, and consumers to buy with confidence. Because on the road, trust shouldn't be a gamble, but it should be traceable. Regis Regina, Traceability TV.
Welcome to Visibility Sports News. I'm your host, Rikan Gitao. It began as a modest rehabilitation event for injured World War II veterans, but today, the Paralympic Games stand as one of the world's greatest celebrations of human strength, courage, and resilience. Running alongside the Olympic Games, the Paralympics showcase not just athletic excellence, but equality, innovation, and inclusion on a global stage. From wheelchair basketball to blade running, every event redefines what's possible. Our sports reporter brings us the story of how the Paralympic movement grew from healing to history making.
The Paralympic journey began in 1948 when Dr. Ludwig Guttmann organized the first competition for war veterans with spinal injuries at Stoke Mandeville Hospital in England. What started as a small rehabilitation event evolved into a global sporting movement, with the first official Paralympic Games held in Rome in 1960, featuring 400 athletes from 23 countries. Today, the Paralympics draw thousands of competitors from more than 180 nations, athletes who prove that disability is not inability. Cutting-edge technology now plays a vital role. From carbon fiber prosthetics to precision wheelchairs, every piece of equipment is designed and traceable for fairness and performance. From Tokyo to Paris, every race, every throw, and every goal reminds the world that greatness is not defined by limitation, but by determination. The Paralympic Games are more than sport. They are a triumph of the human spirit. Rinta Luther, Traceability TV.
And that wraps up our news bulletin for the day. Stay tuned for an informative documentary. And as always, I've been your host, Miriam Munyoki, and this is Traceability TV. From the fast bolt to the final paint job, every car tells a story. But behind that story lies a meticulous system, traceability, a digital thread that connects every component, every process, and every journey of a vehicle's creation. And while traceability is essential, so too are the cars themselves, marvels of engineering and design. Imagine this: a brake pad made in Germany, an airbag crafted in Japan, and a chassis designed in the United States. Traceability ensures that these parts arrive at the right place, at the right time, with the highest standards of quality intact. It's the glue that holds a global industry together. These parts then come together to form vehicles that embody speed, safety, and sophistication, from robust SUVs that conquer rugged terrains to sleek sedans built for comfort and efficiency. Traceability is the watchdog of quality control, the guardian of safety, and the enabler of accountability. With a single scan, manufacturers can trace back to the origin of any component, identifying its journey from raw materials to assembly. This meticulous system is critical for today's vehicles, whether it's a luxury electric car with cutting-edge technology or a family-friendly minivan designed for practicality. And safety? Well, it's non-negotiable. Traceability empowers manufacturers to recall faulty parts with speed and precision, preventing accidents before they happen. This system supports the creation of vehicles that are safer than ever before, cars equipped with advanced driver assistance systems, intelligent braking, and reinforced passenger compartments designed to withstand impacts. As the industry shifts towards sustainability, traceability is leading the charge. Electric vehicles, powered by eco-friendly batteries, rely on traceability to track the sourcing of rare earth minerals. This ensures ethical practices and a greener planet 1 mile at a time. But sustainability doesn't stop there. Modern cars are built with lighter materials for improved fuel efficiency, aerodynamic designs to reduce drag, and hybrid engines that combine performance with responsibility. Traceability is about the past, present, and the future. It fuels innovation, allowing engineers to learn from data and perfect every curve, every engine, and every system. Cars of the future are being designed with unparalleled precision, featuring self-driving capabilities, customizable interiors, and interactive dashboards that redefine the driving experience. So, the next time you turn the key or press the start button, remember, it's not just a car, it's a masterpiece of traceability, a triumph of technology and craftsmanship, and a promise of excellence, delivered, tracked, and trusted.